we'll try it again. Start me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Head held high, I haunt these streets. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep. One more round, no retreat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jonathan Owens able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
In trouble, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 42-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
They'll motion the slot man right. Prescott from the gun on third down. Into the hands of Pickens. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Brian Anger now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Going quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift, and you'll get about 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Kenny Clark in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. We're up
That's
another.
well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 28-yard
Well,
line.
nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's a gain of 4.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll throw again. Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Prescott again. That's complete to Blue. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Blue, no, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
On second down, it's Dak. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third and goal for Prescott. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
to the 30. Here comes third down. Another one there for Burton. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Osa Odigizua getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Williams. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down. Here's Tory Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. To return, it is Turpin. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Yeah!
Prescott on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Duvernay on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. He finds his tight end. That's Smythe. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A first down throw for Prescott. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Hey, 4-8. We're going to 53. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To the air again. Prescott. That one, take it in. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out to a 21-3 advantage. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Duvernay on the return. Yeah. He's out of bounds, but problem there, he doesn't even get back to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how to get it.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
How many years I gotta take?
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
What is up?
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 21-yard line.
You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Very good, very good. What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago.
That's good.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A big loss on the
Mike,
play.
this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and 3rd down coming up.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Third and 10.
What is it up?
Throwing is Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And he will score. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Chicago. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's down. Into the hands of Pickens.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Prescott now. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a waste of down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Cowboys. Back to throw is Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And this is going to be hot, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Forced to his right. Gonna look deep. Looking for more.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Throwing again, Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Throw it again. It's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready, up.
Williams to the air once more. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Gain of 4 brings up second down at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, up.
Now Swift. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Edmonds. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off the ball. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
2nd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That complete to Swift. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time, comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball game.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on fourth and short, this coach has a decision to make.
The offense is out there, fourth and inches. They'll indeed go. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
No play action. It's Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Montez Sweat getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They put Pickens in motion. Play fake. Prescott. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
What is on?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On third down, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after after the catch to extend the drive.
Bears. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What is up?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Donovan Izaraku. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here with the Swift. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Operating from the shotgun is Williams. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue their winning ways in the month of